All right, everybody, part 4, our final installment of the Ultimate Guard Retention series. So, this is where guard retention and guard attacks start to come together. Understand that guard retention and guard attacks are two completely different things. How do I see jiu-jitsu? Jiu-jitsu, many different definitions, but one of the definitions that I really like is that I'm just going to use Stefan's skeleton against him. I'm looking for sticks. Sticks that I can use as levers. So, what is this? This is a lever for me to eventually control Stefan and then break his arm, right? So, I always want to be frames, and I'm always trying to turn Stefan into levers. That's all I'm trying to do. But of course, Stefan's trying to do the exact same thing to me. So, what's my head? It's a frame. Drive in, please, Stefan. Man, you see how I'm using my spine as a frame? But of course, what can Stefan do? Oh, push me down, right? Change my frames into levers, all right? So, guard retention versus guard attacks. This is a guard retention series. We have to protect our head. Can we pass the guard a little bit here, Stefan? He's playing around. He needs to protect my head, right? I didn't protect my head. I need to protect my head, and also what else I need to do? Use my hands to protect my head, and then I need a frame. He's going to try and clear that frame in some manner. Oh, jeez. So let's play around a little bit, Stefan. I always need to have some type of a frame, some type of a hook to protect that frame, and I'm using my hands to make sure that those frames stay in play. The problem occurs when I just start grabbing stuff, trying to submit Stefan, like I'm just going to grab him until he stops me. Almost like a first date. No, Stefan, somebody else, right? Now your time. Okay, so do you see how from here, maybe I'll go for a really crappy triangle choke. I'll just throw my legs up here. But do you see how he's going to try and run around? Oh, man, I'm holding on too long. What do I need to do? If I'm going for that triangle, let's just say that's falling apart. Am I doing a guard attack as he starts to come around? No, I actually need to employ guard retention. I need a frame. I use my hand, maybe a little bit, my arm. It's a stick. What's a better stick? Oh, my leg. And then from here, can he still run around? Sure he can. I need a hook. Could protect my head. Clean that up. Right? Let's just say I do an arm bar. Right? I'm doing an arm bar. I got a lever. I'm doing pretty well. Everything's going pretty well for me, except for the fact that Stefan decides to stack me, put the smash down, starts to pull his arm out, and then come around. As he comes around, what do I need to do? I need to find a frame. Maybe use my arm. That's a frame. What else is a frame? My hip. You can put some weight into me, Stefan, but he can still run around. Push the head. Oh, now I'm looking for a lever, right? So do you see how now I can start to attack his arm with a quada? Guard attacks are different from guard retention, right? But it's a dance. It's done in courtship with one another. Oftentimes, we just go for the attacks. We just start grabbing stuff. We don't realize when we go for those attacks too soon. Maybe they're done too late. Maybe Stefan has those counters ready because he's been doing jiu-jitsu for a long time. That's when I need to deploy guard retention. So it's often done wrong, right? It's often done wrong. We're doing guard attacks when we really should be doing guard retention. The rules for guard retention start to break apart when we do guard attacks. Stefan, can I go spider guard? Can you stand up for me, please? From here, I'm just going to grab him. And you see how I just pull him like this. See, he can't run around me. All I have is frames, right? Remember what I said earlier? I need a frame and then I need a hook. But do you see how, what if I turn his spine? I turn into a lever, right? Stefan, bring those hips in, nice strong base. Good. What do I have? Not a guard attack at all. He's made his spine pull back, strong, 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 strong. His spine is now a lever, and then he can go past, push me down, whatever you want. Good. Oh man, he's now gonna pass. Go ahead and pass, Stefan. From here, you see how, man, I screwed up, right? I was trying to keep that guard attack for too long. right? So I need a frame, post, shrimp away. What's a better frame? Oh, maybe my leg drive in a little bit, please step in. Oh, you can still run around and get a hook of some type, right? So do you see how when I start to attack, if I have his spine, can we stand up again, please? Spider guard again, please? If I have his spine as a lever, I can now attack. But as soon as his spine acts like a frame, I need what? Guard retention, right? What about X guard? From here, if I'm able to go and scissor my legs out, what's Stefan's leg to me? It's a stick. See, his leg is off the ground. From here, now I can use his leg as a stick to control the rest of Stefan, right? But Stefan, can you stand back up, please? Thank you. I have X guard and Kung Fu strong. And I can't. What do I have? I have a set of frames. What is my toe doing? My foot. My foot right here, that's a lever. See, he's gonna grab that and he pushes that down. And then from here, oh man. And now do you see how I've lost that? So can we go back one step, please? I want this lever, but the moment I can't access it, push on that toe, please. Let's switch to something else until I can attack, until I get access to that lever, right? How about deep half guard? How about deep half? Can I get deep half, please, Stefan? Right? If I have deep half guard, what's his leg? What's his leg? It's a lever. But the lever needs to move freely, right? See his foot's on the ground? He is way too strong. Push my head, step to the other side. Oh man, smashes me and eventually passes. Go back one step, please, Stefan. We're in deep half. This leg needs to stay up, off the ground, right? Now it's a lever. That's a frame to him. What do I need to do? Oh, I'm gonna get past. Maybe stretch him out a little bit more. See my hips? Now it's a lever, right? So the thing is that as we are moving around and we're trying to maintain our guard, we're employing guard retention tactics. That's the number one thing. We're trying to make sure our guard doesn't get past. Protecting our head, using our hands to protect our head, using our hands to protect our frames, and we're always keeping a frame directly in front of Stefan. Right? And you're trying to keep that frame directly in front of your training partner. You focus on that system, you focus on that process, and then you're looking for levers. What if we're in butterfly guard? Steph, can you kneel up, please? If we're right here, do you see how from here, maybe I can grab Stefan, I can pop him down. If I grab his neck like this, what is his neck? It's a giant, his neck is a part of his spine, and his spine is a form of a lever, right? Stefan, I'm going to sweep you over. Be able to control him into a sweep, right? What if he's passing my guard from butterfly? That would be a frame, right? Actually, can we do it in this way? Stefan will do Chimera on this side. Thank you so much. What if he's passing my guard? So if we're here, maybe I'm able to go and pop it down. I'm able to go and get a Chimera. How's my guard? Non-existent. But what do I have? A lever. To be able to control Stefan. And basically take us back. Right? So, when you employ guard attacks, guard retention goes out the window. You're employing something totally different. It's when we go for guard attacks too early, or they're ill-timed, right? We stay on them too long, the person's defending. That's when we got a guard pass. So then we need to go and do guard retention tactics. Guard retention should be first. It's not sexy, it's not cool, it doesn't look like you're really doing anything. But it's the system that's going to deliver you sweeps and submissions. All right, so basically that concludes our guard retention system. All right, focusing on proper distancing, shrimping, moving forward, moving back, always keeping a frame, something, a wall in between yourself and your training partner, using your hands to keep that frame safe, using your hands to keep your head safe. And then from there, looking for arms, legs, and necks, those 5 sticks sewn together. You're looking for one of those sticks as a lever. You're a frame, you're always looking for levers, right? So I hope that helps. That concludes our 4-part series on the ultimate guard retention system.